And good morning and welcome to Tyler, Texas. We're at beautiful Mike Carter Field. A little cloudy today. Dr. John Groth with you on the pregame show. Did not get a chance to talk to both coaches today, but we did talk to Coach Rippenthal, and we'll hear from him just momentarily. Game 4 today and Game 5, doubleheader day at the ballpark. Black leads the series 3-0. Finally a close game on Friday yesterday, 3-2 Black won. Game 1 was on Monday, a 10-5 win for Black. On Wednesday, we had Game 2. It was 7-3 Black. And then yesterday, a back-and-forth battle. And Black came from behind late in the ball game. Gold made a charge in the last inning, but the final was Black 3, Gold 2. So today, we'll have Games 4 and 5. We'll play both games, even though the last one may not be necessary, depending on how Game 1 turns out. But I did talk about that a little bit with Coach Mike Rippenthal, the head coach of the Gold team. And let's hear what Coach Rippenthal had to say a few minutes ago down in front of their dugout. All right, we got Mike Rippenthal, and so let's talk in two different perspectives here. First, as a Gold manager, you guys got your back against the wall here. You got to win to extend the series in this first game. How do you do that?
I think we've got one of our better arms throwing this game, starting this game, and he hasn't pitched yet. Just wanted to give him a little more time to bounce back after his last outing. So just being conservative, and then we'll have Cooper Rawls back again, and he's another one of our guys.
He's throwing Game 2.
You know, he could potentially come out of the bullpen in Game 1.
If necessary.
If necessary. If it looks like that, depending on the situation, if that's what it looks like, could be the end, then we'll use him and kind of not leave a bullet in the gun.
Well, that's the other aspect and the other perspective I wanted to bring up is, you guys want to get as much as you can out of these 7 games, and so as pitching coach, you certainly want to put guys in jeopardy, but you want to, if you can, you want to stay competitive. So pull back now. I thought you guys really pitched it well. We talked off air a little bit about that. I thought all 4 of the first 4 guys on both squads yesterday, yesterday, threw really well.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, it was a 1-0 game.
Yep.
And just really, from a pitching side of it, you got to be really happy about that.
Yeah, we were throwing more strikes.
Yeah.
I think there was, again, a little bit of nerves at the beginning for both guys.
Right. Okay.
But
there's your first outing of the series for sure.
Right, you had some guys that naturally throw a few more strikes that were going at it on yesterday. So I think that was a little bit expected. And then I think that, I'm not calling pitches for my team or the other team, and it takes them a little bit to get used to that.
Right.
So I think the sequencing was a little suspect Monday and Wednesday. Okay. I think it was a little better yesterday.
All right, good.
I think the catchers and pitchers have kind of started to get a little better feel for that side of things.
Well, you're back in the home dugout, so hopefully you get some good vibes on that.
Yep.
Any other thoughts on how you get this offense cranked up?
I still told them after the game yesterday that I would take this lineup if I had to win a spring game over the Black team lineup.
Okay.
And that's how I felt going in. That's still how I feel after watching them the whole
Just trying
fall.
to instill that confidence in those guys.
And I don't know. I don't have all the answers on the hitting side. That's why I handle the pitchers. But they just haven't seen the ball well, and when we have hit it hard, it's been right at people. Right. So obviously, after the ball leaves their bat, they can't control what happens. So just kind of remind them of that, and hopefully they just keep trying to take good team at bats.
Well, thanks for taking a few minutes, Mike. I hope today goes well for you guys.
Absolutely, thank you.
Thanks. All right, big thank you to Mike Rippenthal for giving me a few minutes of his pregame time. And we are getting ready for first pitch. Got the pitchers throwing in their bullpen. It looks like Gold pitcher is ready to go, and Gold is about ready to take the field. They're the home team here in Game 4. Black will be the visitors. Let's walk you through the Black lineup. Leading off in center field, it's Jacob Johnson. Batting second is the right fielder, Alec Williams. Batting third for the Black team. First baseman, Miguel Vega. Batting cleanup, DH, Luke Johnson. Batting fifth, the second baseman, Wren Reynolds. The left fielder, Ty Eli, will bat sixth. Third baseman, Trey Irwin, will bat seventh. Batting eighth is the catcher, Warren Sammons. And batting ninth for the Black team, Cade Sanchez, the shortstop. Black team is led by Jordan Trahan. Assistant coach Cody Jamison. They are up 3-0 in this series. Defensively for the Gold team, out in left field, Heath Hood. Center field, Tres Thomas, Parker Millsap in right. Dalton Davis at third, Bryce Coveney at short, Cole Lightfoot at second, Mark Alvarado at first, Mike Schrab back behind the plate, and on the mound for the Gold team, right-handed freshman from Melissa, Texas, 6'3" and 210, Adam Davis. Davis gets the ball here to try to keep things alive for the Gold squad. Now, we've talked a little bit about this, but we're going to go ahead and play 2 games today, 2 sevens, even if Black wins the first one and clinches the series. Try to get these guys some innings pitched and some live at-bats. But Gold hoping to take a doubleheader sweep today and extend the series to Monday. And if we do play Monday, we'll be on the air at about 12:45 for a 1 o'clock first pitch. And we'll play game 6 and 7 on Monday if necessary. So don't think we're going to play Monday if Black wins 1 game today. We're just about ready to start. We're actually a few minutes early, and that's not a bad thing. Leading off for the Black is going to be center fielder Jacob Johnson. Johnson 1 for 4 in Friday's 3-2 win. He singled his first time up yesterday, and he's led off in all 4 games for the Black squad. He's had a good series, and a number of guys step to the forefront offensively for Black. First pitch is at 11:55, so we are 5 minutes early, and that's okay. Ball 1. Fastball away. Adam Davis, the freshman from Melissa, Texas, toeing the rubber for the Gold squad. He likes to go from the stretch. Here's the 1-0. Misses inside, 2 balls, no strikes. Game time temperature 73 degrees. We got a slight southerly breeze at 9 miles an hour and 84% humidity. It is sticky. And we're headed for, I think, 80 or 81 today, so it's going to be temperature-wise just like yesterday. We do have a low cloud deck today, so we're not going to get the sun like we have the last couple of games, but it's going to be just as toasty and a little more humid. That wind's actually going to blow in just a hair from right field. 3-0 pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk to Jacob Johnson. First walk of the ball game for Adam Davis, and here is right fielder Alec Williams. Coach Trahan going through the old school signs. Got the short sleeve pullover on again, as does Cody Jamison. Davis is set position, hands in front of the belly button. Little looper into center, and that's going to fall in. And just like that, Black jumping out. A walk and a single to center field. Black trying to clinch things today in this first game. And stepping in is Miguel Vega. Vega 3 for 3 yesterday. A double and 2 singles and a walk. So he reached bases all 4 at-bats yesterday. And Vega's had a good World Series. A couple of extra base hits. He's got a hit in every game. First pitch. Off-speed pitch. Vega way out in front. Strike 1. Well, Gold jumped out yesterday in the first inning, and it was 1-0 until the bottom of the 6th. And Black threatening to jump out here in this one. The ball gets in the dirt. Schrab blocks it, but it'll be a wild pitch. Both runners advance. So the wild pitch puts 2 runners in scoring position, and Vega with a golden opportunity here to give Black the early lead. Big hack on a high fastball and can't catch up. Well, I'm just looking back on these 3 games, and in all 3 of the games, the visitors jumped out in the very first inning with the lead. Gold took a 1-0 lead on Monday. Black took a 3-0 lead on Wednesday, and yesterday it was again Gold jumping out, so that's been the pattern. That ball gets through Schrab, and it's 1-0 Black. Well, it's going to be a wild pitch, but it's a ball that Schrab has blocked all week. And that one just didn't get in front of it. And so 2 wild pitches, and it's 1-0 Black, and they still have a runner at third with no one out. 2-2 count now on Vega. Adam Davis, the freshman, high and tight, and it's a full count on Miggy. Luke Johnson waits on deck, and boy, what a World Series he's had. He went hitless yesterday, but prior to that, he had been swinging the hot bat. 3-2 pitch, and that got him. Just tipped him on the shoulder. He's going to be fine. He'll jog down to first. First hit batter, and it's a little rough start here for Adam Davis. And now Cole Lightfoot's going to come in and try to settle him down a bit. You got runners on the corners and still no one out. Johnson walked. Williams hit a bloop single into center. Now Vega has gotten hit by a pitch. Couple of wild pitches mixed in there. And Davis, first inning jam. Here's the first pitch to Luke Johnson in there for a strike. It's no balls and 1 strike. We have a nice gathering of fans and family today. 0-1, ground ball foul. Look out, Coach Trahan. It goes down the left field line. As we thought, we'd have a few more friends and family and fans today. Glad you're tuning in online if you couldn't be here. We will broadcast both ball games. If you can, give us a little shout out on that YouTube live chat. Check swing, yes he did. And that'll be the first strikeout of the game for Adam Davis. And that's the first out of the inning. And with a runner at third and 1 out, runners at first and third, here's Wren Reynolds. And Wren was 0 for 3 yesterday. He did reach. First pitch swing and fly ball hit deep to center. Thomas on his horse. He's not going to get there. It goes off the wall. 1 run scores. The other runners will hold. And it's a 2-0 lead by a drive by Forrest Gump. Wren Reynolds drove that ball off the fence in center field. Hit about 3 feet off the ground as Trace Thomas took off trying to run it down and couldn't do it. So Reynolds stops at second with a stand-up double. Vega has to hold up at third. Williams scored easily. It's 2-0 Black. Still only 1 out. The 6th batter of the inning is Ty Eli. And Coach Rippenthal, there's a little jog in his step. I knew he could do it. He normally takes the long, slow walk out there, and that time, a little hop in his step. Just going to go out and try to settle the nerves of Adam Davis. First appearance, I think, of the series for Adam Davis, isn't it? I don't think he's thrown yet. So Coach Rip just out there trying to give him a little encouragement. And Eli steps in. Ground ball through the hole. 1 run's in. The second runner will be held at third. 3-0 Black. RBI single for Ty Eli. Well, you just got to stop the bleeding here. As Black has jumped out, and they are trying to make no doubt about who's going to win this World Series. They're up 3-0. This is reminiscent of Wednesday's game. This is exactly what they did in Wednesday's game. They scored 3 in the first, but they have runners in the corners and still only 1 out. Breaking pitch high, ball 1. Here is Trey Irwin for the first time. He's the 7th batter of the inning. So you got runners on the corners once again. The pitch. Chases that high fastball. And it's 1-1. Time called. Coach Trahan wants to have a little chat with Trey Irwin. You know, if this is a real spring game here, they're starting to keep track of these little offensive meetings, just like a trip to the mound. So well, Black would love, what you try to do here offensively is certainly maximize the inning, scoring as many runs as you can. Of course, Gold wants to minimize. Still one out, ground ball could end the inning. The 1-1. There's a chopper to third. Davis will have nowhere to go but first. He gets the out, and another run comes home. So 5-3 will score a run. Irwin gets an RBI. Eli to second, and Reynolds scores, and it's 4-0 Black. Here is the 8th batter of the inning, Warren Sammons. So Sammons played Wednesday. He was 0 for 3 in that one. Ground ball, fly ball, and a strikeout to go with an intentional walk. So he did reach base one time. 2 outs, the pitch. High pop-up, that's going to, golly, get away from that Avalon. Ugh, I didn't see it come down. I didn't hear a thud, so that's a good thing. That ball was, you don't have the right-hander can't do that. Come on, I have to worry about the lefties. No balls, 1 strike to Warren Sammons. Don't need another dent in my Avalon. 0-1. Misses inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Eli stands at second. An RBI single just a moment ago. Black has jumped out 4-0. Here's the pitch. Boy, good off speed there, way out in front, and Sammons just waves at it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Adam Davis, a little rough go, but here in inning number 1, and he's trying to get Gold into the dugout and let them start swinging the bats. We're going to have a little work to do. Here's the 1-2. Right up the middle. Lightfoot on the backhand. 1 hops to first. And got him. Boy, a little delayed call for dramatic pause there, Mr. Umpire. And that'll do it. Nice play by Cole Lightfoot. And that's it for the Black. But they do bring 8 batters to the plate. And they score 4 runs on 1, 2, 3 hits. And they do leave 1 runner on base. Your score for Mike Carter after 1/2 inning, it's Black 4 and Gold coming to the plate. Back in a minute on ApacheAthletics.com. All right, let's bring you back just a hair early here for this bottom of the first inning. Let's walk you through the Gold lineup. They are the home team today in game 1. Leading off is the center fielder, Trace Thomas. He's had a nice World Series, throwing a couple runners out from center field. Parker Millsap will bat second, and he plays right field. Batting third is the catcher, Mike Schrab. Batting cleanup, third baseman, Dalton Davis. The left fielder is Heath Hood. He'll bat 5th. Cole Lightfoot made a nice play to end that first inning. He'll bat 6th and play second base. The first baseman, Mark Alvarado, bats 7th. The DH is Daniel Young for the Gold team, and he'll bat 8th. And batting 9th is the shortstop, Bryce Coveney. Defensively for the Black, Ty Eli with an RBI single in that first half inning. Plays left field. Jacob Johnson in center. Alec Williams out in right. Around the infield, it's Trey Irwin at third. Kate Sanchez at short. Wren Reynolds at second, Miguel Vega at first. Warren Sammons will be behind the dish. And on the mound, right-handed sophomore from the Woodlands, College Park High School, 6'2" and 205, Dalen Farmer. Farmer gets the nod as the starting pitcher for the Black team, trying to secure a 4-game sweep of this series as they have jumped out early and put the pressure on Gold. So now Gold, you don't have to get all 4 back in 1 inning, but you do need to try to get something going here, and Trey Thomas will be the leadoff hitter. Yesterday, Thomas on base all 4 at-bats. 3 walks, reached on an error. So doing his job as a leadoff guy yesterday. Gold could only muster 1 hit yesterday. They lost 3-2. First pitch is in there, strike 1. Off speed missed. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Check swing, and that's over toward the black dugout. And it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Little looper into right, base hit. And that's exactly what Gold needs right there. Good piece of hitting by Trey Thomas. So Thomas is aboard, and here's Parker Millsap. And Parker Millsap did not play yesterday. Started on Wednesday. Rounded out to second base. First pitch in there for a strike. Did play on Monday. Was 0 for 3. So Parker still looking for his first World Series hit. 0-1 with Thomas at first base. And wild pitch. That ball got away from Salmons. He had to go way to his left and high in the zone and just couldn't get the glove there in time. So down to second base goes Thomas on the wild pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike on Parker Millsap. Gold will take anything they can get here. Their leadoff hitter in scoring position with no one out. Breaking pitch off the plate. Well, it's an interesting thing. In a 7-inning game, just managing these games, you feel a little bit pressured because it's almost like you're down 4-0 in the 3rd inning of a regular game. So there's a little bit of a hesitancy to be overly aggressive on the bases. Up the middle, base hit. Runner's going to be sent home. And there you go. 4-1, and going to second on the throw. Johnson threw the ball high to home plate. An ill-advised throw there because there really was no play at home. And Thomas scored easily. RBI single for Millsap. It's exactly what Gold needs here. 2 hits, a run, and then you get a runner scoring position on the throw. So Millsap goes to second on that throw that came all the way to the plate. And there was no shot to get Millsap at second. Heads up base running there. And here's Mike Schrab. So Gold just needs to continue on. First pitch swinging, pops it straight over our heads and out of play for strike 1. Well, we got a new third base coach. I'm not sure. Robert Hines over there. Wheeling and dealing sent Trey Thomas, so maybe that's the ticket. Gold trying to mix it up a little bit and generate some offense. I asked Coach Rippenthal what they needed to do to get some offense generated. Gold has just not been able to generate a lot of offense in this series at all. They've been out hitting every game as that pitch goes low. In the opener on Monday, they were out hit 10-6. Wednesday's game, they were out hit 15-3. And then yesterday, 9-1. So Black has swung the bats really well. Gold, not so much. And part of that, you got to tip your cap to the Black pitchers. Yesterday, Tom Simmons and, Caleb Putnam and Ben Wilson did the yeoman's work out there. 9 strikeouts, only 1 hit, and only walked 4. 2-1 the count, nobody out. The pitch, that ball's drilled into left field, and Eli will not get it. It's going to one-hop the fence, and Gold is doing exactly what they needed. An RBI double by Mike Schrab drives in Millsap, and it's 4-2. And that ball was mashed. Looked like he might have gone down and gotten an off-speed pitch. So back-to-back RBI hits by Gold, and that's going to bring a visit from old Jordan Trahan. He's going to go out and try to settle down Dalen Farmer. Now, I want to say, didn't Farmer throw? He did. Farmer threw in the opener. He threw 1 inning in that 10-5 game. So this is his second appearance of the World Series. But Adam Davis, his counterpart for Gold, it's his first appearance. So Mr. Umpire is going to go out and break up the rock pile here. And Jordan just trying to encourage Dalen Farmer. he's going to go ahead and get his bullpen going. 4-2 is the score. The other side of that is, boy, you hate to lose when you got a 4-0 advantage after a half inning. You hate to turn it right around, and now it's, if Gold comes back and scores a couple more, it's back to square one. So that's why he's going to get the bullpen going. First pitch to Davis in there for a strike, and it's 0-1. Dalton Davis in yesterday's ball game, 0 for 1. He was walked 3 times. A little tapper to the mound in his only official at bat. The 0-1. Pop up right side out of play. It's going to go down into the right field bullpen area. 4-2 Black leads. We're not even through 1 inning. So hold on to your scorecards here and keep your pencils sharpened. Both teams with 3 hits already. Off speed misses low and away. Dalton Davis at the plate. Heath Hood waits on deck for Gold. Black trying to nail down a 4-game sweep. We will play both games regardless of the outcome. Farmer, the pitch. Look out in that dugout. Boy, those dugouts are so close. And nobody gets hit by that one, thankfully. And we'll keep it at 1 ball, 2 strikes. Still no one out. These kind of innings, just trying to get outs here and take a breath. Both teams have come out swinging well this morning. The pitch went down and fouled off an off-speed pitch. And that's going to get just over the bleachers. Carter holds about 4,000 fans here. This ballpark, built in 1938 originally, was renovated in the late 80s and early 90s. And of course the turf added, I don't know, I have to get a date on that. I think it's about 4 years ago. Artificial turf was put in. The 1-2. Good block there by Salmons. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 4-3-0 for the Black squad. 2-3-0 for the Gold squad. We're in the bottom of the first inning, still no one out. And a spin move, and oh, he got him. Oh, you can't have that happen. That cannot happen when you're down 3-0 and you're trying to peck away there. And nicely done by Dalen Farmer and Wren Reynolds. Reynolds snuck in there, and they had the pickoff on, and they picked off Mike Schrab. That'll go 1-4 in the pickoff. There's your first out of the inning, and totally changes the tone of this inning. Boy, nothing, I tell you, as a manager, nothing gets you more aggravated than those types of plays, because now you're 1 pitch away from having 2 outs, and just a moment ago, you had nobody out. Pop up out of play. And just going to get into the bleachers. Yeah, it was a bang-bang play. Mr. Umpire evidently wants to keep things going. He knows he's going to be out here for a while. Replay shows that it might not have been out. And there's a walk, and that, boy, that gets you going, because now you'd had first and second, still no one out. Davis jogs down with a walk. First walk of the ball game for Farmer. And with one out, here's Heath Hood now. Gold is going to have to kind of restart the engine a bit. They had 3 consecutive hits to open the game, but a pickoff of Mike Schrab at second has given Black the only out of the inning. Breaking pitch misses inside, ball 1. Heath Hood at the plate for the Gold squad. Hood was 0 for 4 yesterday. He had 4 ground ball outs. 3 of them were to the shortstop, the other one to the third baseman. 1-0. Well hit to center, but it's right at Jacob Johnson. He'll one-hand it for out number 2. So well hit by Hood on the L8. Johnson stayed with that ball. Looked like it might have been a little bit of a knuckler. And stepping in now for Gold is Cole Lightfoot. Lightfoot yesterday hit the ball hard. His last at bat was 0 for 4 on the day. Got an RBI on that line drive to center. Ball just like that last one. His Gold did score a run in that 7th inning to try to narrow. They had been leading 1-0 the whole ball game. Black scores 3 in the 6th, and then Gold tried to come back and couldn't quite come all the way back. First pitch. Inside corner, called a strike. Actually got a 3-man umpiring crew today. And that's kind of nice to see. We've had 2 for the first 3 games. I'm talking to Coach Wren a little bit about that. As his understanding is that the conference they're going to play in has 2-man crew. And he's been using a 3-man crew for years out here, and I think he's going to try to convince the coaches to see if they can up that to a 3-man crew for conference play. At least he's hoping that. 1-1 pitch popped out of play. It's 1-2. Cole Lightfoot battling here, as Gold has done a nice job of chipping away. That pickoff may prove to be big. You just never know how big an inning could be, and then sometimes one play takes the steam out of a big inning. Here's the 1-2 pitch off the plate. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Deuce is wild on the board. Davis at first. You might see him go here. Not going. And popped it up. Is it going to get out of play? Looks like it's going to stay toward the plate. Salmons with his mask off, and he makes the catch right in front of the net. So nicely done there by Warren Salmons. And that will do it. But Gold does come back. 2 runs on 3 hits. They leave a runner on. We'll go to the 2nd inning. Your new score from Mike Carter Field: Black 4 and Gold 2. Welcome back to Tyler, Texas. Dr. John Groth with you. 7, 8, 9 for Black here in the 2nd inning. Look out, hit the bull. That is way behind the batter. And excuse me, this is 9-1-2 for Black. I'm on the wrong side of my score sheets. Keith Sanchez will lead it off. Sanchez, and then back to the top, Johnson and Williams. Adam Davis, fastball inside again, and it's 2-0. Davis, the freshman from Melissa. It's just a little bit north of McKinney, north of the Dallas-Fort Worth area. 2 balls, no strikes. Just missed inside, 3-0. Davis gave up 4 runs in his first inning of work, and we do have some activity in the Gold bullpen. Inside, called a strike, so Mr. Umpire's called a couple of inside pitches so far here early. Got, I don't know, whoever's down there doesn't appear to be throwing real hard. And inside, but this time Sanchez swings through it, and it's a full count, 3-2. Well, now you do have someone starting to heat up a little bit down there. And called a strike, so nicely done there by Adam Davis. He comes all the way back, and he gets his second strikeout. And top of the order, Jacob Johnson. Cooper Rawls is down there throwing. We heard Coach Rippenthal talk about Rawls. He might get the ball as a reliever in this first game. He's down there just getting loose. And there's someone else just kind of tossing lightly. First pitch is in there, strike 1. Reed Trimble's down there just getting some work in. But Rawls is getting that crow hop going. He's getting his arm loose. Oh, 1 pitch. It's going to miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Top of the lineup now, Jacob Johnson worked a walk his first time up and ended up scoring on a wild pitch. 1-1 is outside. So Davis struggling with that command. He did walk a batter in the first inning, and it was Johnson. He also hit a batter. Gave up 3 hits to go with that and 4 runs. A couple of wild pitches mixed in there. 2-1. High chopper foul, first base side, out of play. Four, 3-0 for the Black squad. 2-3-0 for the Gold. Gold is the home team here in game number 4. That means they're in the first base dugout, Black in the third base dugout. 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts for Adam Davis. And that's 3 for the ball game. And here is Alec Williams, the right fielder. He singled to center his first time up. Ended up scoring on a Ty Eli single. Well, I'm not sure that's right. I think he might have scored on the Reynolds double. No balls, 1 strike to Williams. Misses high with the fastball. 1-1. Well, Davis continues to struggle commanding that fastball. Looks like he's commanding the breaking pitch a little bit better. And he's relied on that this inning. Time now as Williams wants a little more time to process here between pitches. 2 outs, nobody aboard. Here's the pitch. Went down and got that into the bleachers in the left field side of the ballpark here. And it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Adam Davis has done a nice job. He struck out the first 2 batters here in inning number 2, settled in a bit. The 2-2 pitch. Here's a tapper to the right side. Way off the base, and nicely done there by Davis to cover the bag. Alvarado drifted way over there. That probably was Lightfoot's ball. It goes as a 3-1 in the scorebook, and it's a 1-2-3 second inning for Adam Davis. Well, that'll do it for the Black squad. Gold will get their chance to continue to try to chip away. Black leads it 4-2. Back in a minute. All right, Black has gone to their bullpen, so we may be Johnny Holstaffing it here for Coach Trahan. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Clayton Kelly will get his second appearance of this World Series. He pitched on Monday. Had 1 inning of work. That would be the 7th inning. And he faced 4 batters, gave up a double, but no runs. And so he'll get his second appearance. He'll face 7, 8, 9. Alvarado, Young, and Bryce Coveney scheduled to hit for Gold. As Alvarado, who just made that play to end the inning, steps in. First pitch from the freshman from Dallas, Clayton Kelly, 6'1" and 180 from Richland High School. One ball, no strikes. The pitch fouled off to the right side. 1 ball, 1 strike. We're adjacent to that Rose Football Stadium. Tyler Rose Garden off to our left. Harvey Convention Center back behind us. Part of the Rose City complex here. Mike Carter Field. The 1-1 actually. Boy, good pitch there. Check swing did not go. Pretty close to being a called strike. And is that Bogue? Jacoby Bogue in civilian clothes today. The 2-1. High pop up. And Cade Sanchez at short has to wait forever, and it finally comes down for out number 1. F6 if you're scoring at the house, and that'll bring up DH Daniel Young. Daniel Young started yesterday, walked and grounded out to second. Got a couple of at-bats on Wednesday. Grounded out, struck out. Walked and struck out on Monday, so Daniel's still looking for his first hit of the series. First pitch in there, strike 1. Kelly pitched a scoreless inning on Monday. And doesn't look like somebody's just loosening up their body down there in the Black bullpen. So we'll see if they Johnny Holstaff it here. Boy, that's a pretty good pitch that Warren Salmon's kind of frustrated that he missed it. Might have been a strike if he catches that ball. 1-1 to the left-handed batting DH, Daniel Young. That ball gets away from Kelly, and it's 2-1. Two-one pitch. In there for a strike, 2-2. Well, I was informed by Coach Rubenthal that Coach Bogue's going to get married in a week. So congrats to him. He's got some things going on today that are going to preclude him from being involved in the festivities out here. So 2-2. And that's going to miss 3-2. So did everyone get the invite? I mean, you know, you're going to invite 45 of your closest buddies. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good off speed there, and Young is down on strikes. That will be the first strikeout for Black pitchers. First strikeout for Clayton Kelly. 2 away, and Bryce Coveney, the 9-hitter, steps in. Well, the pressure continues to build on the Gold squad as they're down in this series 3-0. And with every inning, it gets a little more tight. And Black starts to feel it a little more. Fastball misses high. 1-0 to Bryce Coveney. Coveney got one at bat in yesterday's game late, struck out looking. 0 for 1 on Wednesday. Walking a hit batter. That pitch misses. And 0 for 2 on Monday, so Bryce still looking for his first base knock of this series. Gold has struggled offensively all week, and part of that has to be to the Black pitchers. Tip your cap to them. Sometimes it happens that way. The Black hitters have been hot all week. 3 balls, no strikes. 2 outs and nobody aboard. We're in the bottom of the second inning. 4-2, Black leads it. Outside corner, and that's a strike, 3-1. Yeah, Mr. Umpire went off the plate a little bit there. And I kind of like that. You know, we're not in the big leagues here. We have to have things right down the middle. 3-1. That's a solid strike that catches most of the plate. It actually looked like middle in right there with the fastball. 3 balls, 2 strikes. So nicely done here by Clayton Kelly. Trying to work a perfect second inning like his counterpart, Adam Davis. And can't quite do it, ball 4. First walk for Kelly, second walk for Black pitching. And that will bring up the top of the lineup, Trace Thomas. Base hit to right field his first time up. He's 1 for 1. Scored a run. As Gold had an opportunity in that first inning, and they did score 2 runs, but you may look back on that pickoff as one of the key plays in this game, as they had runner at second, nobody out, and a pickoff of Mike Schrab by Dalen Farmer, and Wren Reynolds may have stolen just a bit of that momentum from Gold. They were trying to get the momentum back on their side. 0-1, there goes the runner. Throw down to second, and boy, nicely done right there. Warren Sammons with a absolute one-hop strike to cut down Bryce Coveney, and that'll do it. So Gold cannot chip away any further here in the second inning. We'll go to the third. It's still 4-2 Black. Welcome back. Top of the third inning. Black leads it 4-2. And here is Miguel Vega. He got hit by a pitch back in the first inning, scored a run. First pitch misses high. This is Adam Davis back on the hill for the Gold Squad. Cooper Rawls still down in that bullpen. Not throwing so much now. Just kind of waiting. 1-0 misses low. We heard Coach Rippenthal talk about the fact that Cooper would be used in game one as necessary. And right now, you just, one of those tough calls. It's 4-2. I would think that if Davis gets any trouble, it would be Rawls' turn to come in. 3-0 pitch, ground ball at third. Davis picks it, throws it, and errant throw gets away from Alvarado, and down to second goes Vega. Well, that'll be an E5. And boy, when you're down by 2, that was a routine play that Dalton Davis makes 9 out of 10 times, but not that time. Ball just sailed on him. And Vega will go on to second base with no one out. Here is Luke Johnson. Struck out swinging his first time up. Davis has struck out 3 Black hitters. Look out, that's a bullet down the third base line, foul. And Coach Trahan was actually talking to Coach Wren over there. Otherwise, that would have been right at him. No balls, 1 strike to Johnson, the DH. Pulls off the off speed there. And it's 0-2. Well, Wren Reynolds waits on deck for the Black Squad, and need a double to center field last time up. 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, got him. So after starting the series out as the hottest hitter on either club, Luke Johnson has cooled off a bit, struck out his second time here in the ballgame. That's 4 strikeouts now for Adam Davis, and here is Wren Reynolds. Reynolds, an RBI double. Got a chance to drive in another one here. As Vega stands at second base with 1 out. First pitch misses. It's 1-0 to Wren Reynolds. That's way off the plate. Schrab gets a glove on it. Schrab has caught every inning. I don't know if Gold's got another catcher, do they? Who's the emergency guy? Or is there? Line drive into left field, base hit. And runners on the corners now with 1 out. So Black trying to add to a 4-2 lead here, as Wren Reynolds is now 2 for 2. Here's Ty Eli, and Ty Eli had an RBI single to left his last time up. First pitch in there, strike 1. 4 runs on 4 hits for Black, 2 runs on 3 hits for Gold. We're in the top of the third inning. Had a lot more offense in this game than we had yesterday, at least by the Gold Squad. Black ended up scoring 3 runs on 9 hits yesterday. Gold 2 runs on just 1 hit yesterday. Swing and a miss. It's quickly now 0-2 on Eli. Adam Davis trying to get out of further trouble here. Pop up and going to get out of play. Might be on top of us. And just over the press box toward the concession area. balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. That looked like a pitch out. They were anticipating Wren Reynolds trying to steal second there. And it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Not going. And swing and a miss. Second strikeout of the inning. And that's 5 strikeouts now for Adam Davis in the first 2 2/3. Here's Trey Irwin. Second time today. Rounded out to third his last time up. Did get an RBI. Here's the first pitch. Misses high. Ball 1. Black trying to add on to a 4-2 advantage here in the top of inning number 3. Vega reached on an error. Got to second on the throw. That pitch is in there, and it's 1-1. Errant throw by third baseman Dalton Davis got Vega to second with no one out. A strikeout of Johnson. Reynolds a single to left, and Eli just struck out, so that's where we stand. 1-1. Another good job there by Schrab. So Mr. Umpire politely pointing Irwin back into the batter's box. Here's the 2-1. Look out. That's foul and sharply hit right down the third base line. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nice gathering of folks today here at Mike Carter Field. There goes the runner, and ball in the dirt, no throw. So it's going to be a stolen base for Wren Reynolds. And Irwin able to hold off that breaking pitch, and it's a full count. So now Black, boy, this would be a tough one. If Black can find a way to get a 2-out hit here, extend the lead. Here's the 3-2. Check swing, and that one just dribbles over to the first base dugout. And we'll do it again with a full count. Irwin at the plate. Warren Sammons waits on deck for the Black squad. Three-two. Swing and a miss. Ball gets away from Schrab. He'll throw down to first, and that's it. So in the end, Adam Davis strikes out the side and does not give up any runs. So another 0 on the board for Adam Davis, and Gold will continue to try to chip away at a 4-2 Black lead. Back in a minute with the bottom of the third. Trace Thomas will lead it off for the Gold Squad. They trail 4-2, bottom of the third inning. Again, we're playing 7 innings here, so every inning will create a little more urgency on the side of the Gold Squad. First pitch, little looper into left, base hit. So Trace Thomas 2 for 2, and he gets the first hit off of Clayton Kelly. And there's one on, nobody out. Good piece of hitting there by the center fielder Thomas. Here's Parker Millsap for the second time. He singled to center field his first time up and scored the second run for Gold. So far, all the scoring in that first inning, 4 for Black, 2 for Gold. First pitch misses, 1 ball, no strikes. Well, no activity in either bullpen now. Don't know if we've seen all we're going to see from Adam Davis. We'll have to see that. There's a line drive into right field, just over the glove of Wren Reynolds. And hustling into second base is Thomas. And just like they did in the first inning, Gold with 2 base hits here to lead off inning number 3. Here's the catcher, Mike Schrab, and Schrab had a double his first time up, RBI double, off the wall in left field. Well, we'll see if the Bees start buzzing down that Black bullpen or not. 2 on, nobody out in a 4-2 game. Gold responding well here in game 4. Trail the series, so they're going to try to sweep today and get right back into this thing. Good breaking pitch, Schrab way out in front. No balls, 1 strike. Kelly, the set, the pitch. In the dirt, Salmons blocks it, fires to third. Not in time. Boy, really good jump by Trace Thomas. As soon as he saw that ball go into the turf, he took off. And Salmons did a really good job of pouncing on that ball and getting it to third as quickly as he could. But Thomas, just too good of a jump. So that'll go as a wild pitch. And both runners advance. So again, this is a ideal situation for Gold here. And a base hit likely will tie the game. Here's the 1-1. Boy, another ball that's short of home plate, and Salmons blocks it. 2 balls and a strike. Well, for the first time in this series, Gold is out hitting Black in a game, 5-4. They still trail on the scoreboard, though. Trying to do something about that. 3-1 now to Schrab, who steps out of the box. Mr. Umpire asks him to keep a foot in. When you don't swing, Mr. Umpire has the, by rule, the ability to ask you to stay in the box. If you take a swing, you're able to get out of the box. But if you don't, it's a speed-up rule. 3 balls and a strike. The pitch. Ball 4. Well, that doesn't hurt you too much if you're Black. It's walk number 3 for Black pitching, and for Clayton Kelly, that's his second walk. And Coach Trahan, slow walk out to the mound. Nobody tossing right now for Black. Now someone is going to start tossing. And my eyes aren't good enough to see those numbers. Jason Gonzalez is throwing in the Black bullpen, so he would be next evidently. And Coach Trahan going to take his time out there talking to Clayton Kelly. We've seen Jason Gonzalez maybe a couple of times here he's thrown twice. Yeah, he threw in game 1 on Monday to close it out, and then he actually finished up on Wednesday. So Gonzalez trying to get his arm ready for maybe a third appearance. 4-2, bases loaded now with Gold players for Dalton Davis. Dangerous at bat right here for the Black squad. Davis catches one, they'd have the lead. First pitch misses inside, ball 1. Well, you got Davis, and then you got Hood on deck, so, and you got nobody out. The pitch. Ball gets away, a run's gonna come home on the wild pitch. Well, now it's Black giving away the runs. And Gold taking full advantage here. So you gave away 3 extra bases right there, including a run. And now a base hit by Davis gives Gold the lead. 4-3 is our score. And now you're going to bring your infield in. Still no one out. 2-0 pitch in there for a strike. It's 2-1. The pitch. And that's going to miss outside. 3 balls and a strike. Well, with no one out, you're just looking for some outs here. Gonzalez continues to toss in that Black bullpen. And Clayton Kelly with a 3-1 count. In there for a strike. Davis will come back and face a 3-2 count. Big spot in this ball game for both squads here is Black trying to hold on to the lead. They lead at 4-3. Got the infield in. The pitch. Line shot, center field. Going to fall in front of Johnson. 1 run's home. We're tied at 4. The second run will be held at third. RBI single for Dalton Davis. So Davis, a sharply hit ball, scores Millsap. Schrab had to be held at third base. Still no one out. And we're tied at 4. So Black is up 3-0 in the series, so you really have the option here of letting Kelly go if you need to. You got Gonzalez, who has been tossing now. I got to believe he's pretty close to being ready if needed. Still no one out, runners in the corners. First pitch misses high. Ball 1 to Heath Hood. Heath Hood lined out to center his first time up. We're tied at 4, bottom of the 3rd inning. Gold looking for more. 2 balls and no strikes. Kelly has had trouble working ahead of hitters here. And I don't know if Gonzalez is coming down to the dugout here. He looks like he's done throwing. Kelly from the set position. Misses high, 3-0. Well, if Hood should reach, it would be Cole Lightfoot next. You still got nobody out. And you just wonder if this might be Clayton Kelly's last batter. Pitch in there for a strike. Well, Gonzalez is now in the Black dugout, so he's ready to go. 3-1 pitch popped out of play. Now it's 3-2. Well, I'll just be honest with you. I don't like to have guys coming out of the dugout. They're going to pitch. You just don't know how long Kelly's outing is going to be, and so we'll see how Coach Trahan plays this. 3 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out there. Goes the runner. Ball gets away. Here comes another run. It's 5-4 Gold. And over to third goes Davis. He'll get there. Ball goes into left field. And it's 6-4 Gold. So Black coming apart at the seams here. They're the ones that are giving runs away this time. And Gold is taking full advantage. So let me think about this. Heath Hood drew the walk. So in addition to the walk, there was a wild pitch. Hood went to second. Davis comes to third on the wild pitch, and the errant throw, E2, helps him score. And so you got a runner at second. Schrab scored on the initial wild pitch. And it's been absolutely gift run after gift run here in this inning. Trace Thomas started the inning with a single to left field, a single to right by Millsap, walk and an RBI single by Davis, but you mix in, I think, 4 wild pitches, and that's all for Clayton Kelly. And on will come Jason Gonzalez, right-handed freshman from Arlington, Texas, 6'6" and 245. And we'll let him take his warm-up tosses. It's now 6-4 Gold here in the bottom of the third. You got Heath Hood at second, and still no one out. Back in a minute. All right, Cole Lightfoot will step in. You still got nobody out here in the Gold bottom of the third inning, as they have rallied for 4 and actually have been given a lot of runs. Wild pitch has been the nemesis this inning for sure. Lightfoot, first pitch. Ball gets away. Another wild pitch. Over to third goes Heath Hood. The new pitcher is Jason Gonzalez. 6'6", 245, right-handed freshman out of Arlington. His third appearance here in the World Series. Now he's going to go for the windup, and the infield is drawn in. 1 ball, no strikes to Lightfoot. The pitch. Off the plate, 2-0. Well, it's been tough sledding here for the pitchers this inning. Clayton Kelly had trouble throwing strikes, and now it's Gonzalez falling behind Lightfoot, 2-0. Misses, 3-0. You know, Warren Salmon's on the ice skates back there, man. That guy's all over the place. Lightfoot at the plate. Mark Alvarado waits on deck. The 3-0. Swings at it. Infield pop-up. And, boy, how about that? That ball was up in the zone. Not probably the best swing you want to make right there. 2 ways to think about it. If you get a pitch you can handle, you drive it to the outfield and you get a run out of it. And the last thing you needed there for Gold was an infield pop-up, and that's what Gonzalez got. So Lightfoot is out. Here's Mark Alvarado. Alvarado takes ball 1. popped up to short himself his last time up, so he's 0 for 1 in this one. Gold now leads it 6-4. The pitch. That ball's driven high, deep to center field. Johnson way back and makes the catch, and here comes run number 7 for Gold. RBI sac fly for Mark Alvarado. So good job there by Alvarado. That ball was hit pretty deep, and Johnson no shot of getting the runner. So Hood comes home to score the 5th run of the inning, and with 2 outs now, here's Daniel Young. First pitch misses, ball 1. Young struck out swinging his first time up. 0 for 1 in the ball game. Gonzalez from the windup. Fouled it straight back. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. We're at the 8th spot in the Gold lineup. They have surged back here in the bottom of the 3rd with 5 runs on 3 hits and unofficially 4 wild pitches. Just missed off the plate there. 2 balls and a strike. Now it's Gold with 7 runs and 6 hits, and Black with 4 runs on 4 hits. 2-1. Off the plate, 3-1. Well, they do have a shift on here. They've got Wren Reynolds way over toward the line, and Sanchez almost up the middle. 3-1 pitch misses, ball 4. So first walk for Jason Gonzalez. Walk number 5 for Black pitching here. We're in the 3rd. Here's Bryce Coveney. Coveney drew a walk himself in his first at bat back in the 2nd inning. And he's the 9th batter of the inning. Little tapper to Reynolds at second. He'll scoop it up and throw over, and that'll do it. 4-3 if you're scoring at the house, but Gold takes the lead here in the 3rd inning for the first time in this ball game. 5 runs on 3 hits. They'll leave 1 runner on, and we will head to the 4th inning. Your new score for Mike Carter Field is Gold 7 and Black 4. Top of the 4th inning, and for the Black, it's 8, 9, and 1. Salmon, Sanchez, and Johnson, and they will face a new pitcher. The new pitcher is Cooper Rawls. We've seen him getting loosened up in that bullpen, and he'll see his 2nd appearance of the World Series. 6 foot, 205 right-hander, sophomore out of Hallsville, Texas. Cooper Rawls takes over. He started game 1 for Gold. Ended up going 3 innings in that game. He actually took the loss. First pitch fouled off the net down the 3rd base line, strike 1. We'll we'll see how far and how many pitches Cooper Rawls is able to provide here, but there's a good pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's quickly 0-2 on Warren Sammons. That's not right. Got a new hitter. And there's a strikeout. And I have no idea who that was that just hit. Huh? It is Warren? I guess I got the wrong number for him. All right, so Salmon's a strikeout victim. First strikeout for Rawls, 7th strikeout for Black pitching. Here's Cade Sanchez. So he's number 4. First pitch is in there. Is Warren Salmon's number 4? Somehow I got number 20 on my thing. One ball, one strike to Cade Sanchez, the shortstop. He struck out looking his first time up. The pitch, pop up, right side. And who's going to take it? It's finally going to be the right fielder. Boy, you almost had a collision there. As Lightfoot and Millsap converged on one another, and finally it was Millsap calling him off. So F9 if you're scoring at the house. And there's 2 up and 2 down. And this is exactly what Gold needs here, a shutdown inning from Cooper Rawls. And top of the lineup, Jacob Johnson steps in. Johnson 0 for 1. He walked and scored in the first, struck out looking in the second. First pitch swinging. That ball's out of play down the left side. And it's 0-1. Breaking pitch just misses down. And it's 1-1. Another foul ball off to the left side. Well, we started out at 73 and it's now 77. That's drilled into the left center gap. Johnson's going to head first. That's going to go all the way to the wall. He'll stay at second base with a 2-out double. Nice piece of hitting there by Jacob Johnson. Well, you like to see your guys hit the ball the other way with authority, and that's what he did. He's in scoring position now for Alec Williams. Well, really love to see, if you're a Gold fan here, a shutdown 0 for Rawls. Want to keep that momentum on your side. First pitch in there, strike 1. Williams on the day, 1 for 2. A single to center his first time up. Last time up, grounded out to Alvarado at first. Oh, there's another chopper to Alvarado. And he'll flip it to Rawls, and safe at first base. And boy, it looked like Alvarado could have taken it himself. And he decided to flip it to Cooper, who had gotten a little bit of a late jump. And Alec Williams, with pretty good speed, beat him to the bag. So, I don't know, it looked like it's going to be an infield hit, but Alvarado probably would have been better served to just try to run that thing to the bag himself. As is, Johnson goes to third, and now here you go, Black with the tying run at the plate in the person of Miguel Vega. Very capable of tying this ball game up with one swing. Off the plate, ball 1. Vega at the plate, and Luke Johnson, who has struggled today, 2 strikeouts, waits on deck. So got to believe you might rather go at him than Vega. Inside. 2 balls and no strikes. I'll be a little surprised if they give Vega anything to hit here. Load him up for Johnson, who has been hot in the series, but not today. There goes the runner. You throw from your knees, and he's going to be safe. So a stolen base by Alec Williams. Now you got 2 runners in scoring position for Vega and a 2-1 count. Here's the pitch. Looper into right field. Plenty of room out there, and Millsap runs it down. Nice play by Parker Millsap on the fly ball off the bat of Miguel Vega, and that stops the threat. No runs, but Black was threatening there. And so we will head to inning number, actually the bottom of the 4th, and our score remains Gold 7 and Black 4. Back in a minute on ApacheAthletics.com. Top of the lineup for the Gold Squad. Trace Thomas will lead it off. He's had a nice day for himself, 2 for 2. Going to show bunt, pull back, call the ball. Jason Gonzalez back on the hill for the Black Squad. 4 runs on 6 hits now for Black. 7 runs on 6 hits for Gold. And Gonzalez falls behind again. 2 balls, no strikes. From the windup, the big right-hander. Fouled straight back. Good rip there by Thomas. Not only does Thomas have 2 hits today, he's scored 2 runs. Those top 2 spots, that's going to be off his leg. Foul ball. Top 2 spots in this Gold lineup, both Thomas and Millsap. A combined 4 for 4 with 4 of the 7 runs. They both have scored both times they've been on base, so it's exactly the kind of productivity you want to see out of your 1 and 2 spots in the lineup. Schrab's had a nice day as well in the 3-hole. He's going to miss. Full count now on Trace Thomas. Here's the payoff pitch. Popped out of play. That's headed toward the Rose Garden off to our left. We'll do it again. Nobody on, nobody out. Bottom of 4. Gold leads at 7-4. They have scored 5 runs in the last inning to take the lead. Ball 4. So Thomas has been on all 3 times. And that's walk number 6. Second walk for Gonzalez. 6 walks for black pitchers here. Nobody out in the 4th. Here's Parker Millsap, 2 for 2. Single to center, single to right. 2 runs scored. As Gold tries to add on and get back into this game, or this series rather. A trail in the series, 3 games to none. First pitch misses, it's 1-0. Game 1 on Monday was a 10-5 black win. Game 2 on Wednesday was a 7-3 black win. And yesterday it was a 1-runner. Black won 3-2. So far a different story. Today it's 7-4 Gold here. We're playing 7 and we're in the bottom of the 4th. Gold the home team here in the opener. We will play 2 ball games today regardless of the outcome. The 2-0. Popped out of play down the left side. One on, nobody out. As Millsap battles Jason Gonzalez, the freshman from Arlington. From the set position, and he'll throw a pickoff over to Vega. Big right-hander. Looking at his signs and checks the runner. The next pitch off the plate. Ball 3, 3-1. Well, a leadoff walk to Thomas. Millsap now a pitch away from back-to-back walks. And Mike Schrab waits on deck. Here's the pitch. Ground ball through the hole and base hit. So these guys have really done their job at the top of the lineup. As Millsap gets hit number 7 for the Gold squad. And all 3 times they have gotten on base. And here is Mike Schrab. An RBI double in the first and a walk and a run scored in the third. So Schrab steps in with a chance to add to the Gold lead. And good block there by Salmons. He's just wearing a different shirt today. He's number 20 on the roster, and I have 20 all week. Warren Salmon's wearing number 4 today, so make that change in my lineup sheet. 2 balls, no strikes to Mike Schrab. Warren Salmon's counterpart, the catcher for the Gold squad. Salmons and Luke Johnson have been sharing the catching duties for the Black squad. Big hack by Schrab there. He swings through a pitch. And it's 2-1. You know, it's 77 degrees and I got to bring my earmuffs to this press box. This air conditioner continues to just blow right on my head. Here's the 2-1. Ball gets away from Salmons. Another wild pitch. 2 runners now in scoring position. Well, it's been a sloppy game on the mound for the Black squad. Unofficially, that's at least 5 wild pitches and an untold number of free bases for Gold, and see if they can take advantage here and extend the lead. 3-1 pitch, outside corner. There's a good pitch by Gonzalez. And it's now 3-2. Going from the windup, infield all the way in now to cut these runs down. Here's the pitch. fouled off to the right side and going to get over those bleachers. I can tell you, there just haven't been, I have zero memory of ever coaching a game here, playing a game here, broadcasting a game here with colored leaves in the background. They're either green or they're not there at all in the early spring. So really different, kind of like the Masters, I guess. I used to have the Masters in the fall. 3-2 pitch. Check swing, and they're going to say he swung at it. Boy, I don't know. Schrab's going to go back to the dugout with no contention on that. It'll go as a swinging strikeout. And let's see here. First strikeout for Gonzalez. And just the second strikeout of the ball game for Black pitching. And he'll have to go to work again on Dalton Davis. Misses inside, ball one. One ball, no strikes, 2 on. Gold leads at 7-4. They're trying to extend the lead. Black infield way in here. Bottom of the fourth. Ground ball by the third baseman into the corner. 2 runs are going to score. Davis with a 2-run double, and it's 9-4 Gold. Well, this is exactly what Gold needs for a little confidence boost here. Dalton Davis drove that ball right down the line, and Trey Irwin dove for it but couldn't get there. 2 runs come home easily, and it's 9-4 Gold. Stepping in now is Heath Hood. Dalton Davis at second. So the tables have turned here, and now you got Gold with a sizable lead. Fourth, bottom of the fourth. Gonzalez now from the stretch. Here's the next pitch. This is high. Now for 2-0 or 1-1. They're going to go ahead and put him on. Is that right? Well, an interesting move there. You're down 5 in the fourth. I guess you just don't want to pitch to Heath Hood, so going to set up a double play potential. First and second, 1 out for Cole Lightfoot. Popped up to the catcher in foul territory, popped up to short his last time up. Here's the pitch. Breaking pitch right over the heart of the plate, strike 1. Well, Mr. Umpire, I think, reminding Cole to stay in the box if you don't swing. Had a number of hitters step out. Trying to keep this thing moving along here. Here's the 0-1. Look out another time. This happened yesterday with Lightfoot. He lost grip on the bat. Did foul the ball off, and the bat went probably faster than the ball right to the same spot over toward the Black dugout on the third base side. Definitely have seen I've seen that before. I'm not sure I've seen it quite that trajectory toward the, it's gone off high off the net. Both times that Cole's lost his handle on the bat. Here's the 0-2. Little topper, tough play if it stays fair, but it's going to trickle foul. Kind of a swinging bunt that had enough spin on it that it went foul. So Cole will come back. No balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, 2 on. Dalton Davis, a 2 RBI double right inside the bag at third, stands at second base, and Heath Hood over at first after the intentional walk. big right-handed freshman out of Arlington, Jason Gonzalez, from the set. Here's the 0-2. Hard hit ball to short, could be 2, 6, and 4, and 3. There it is. That's exactly what Black was hoping for. Nicely turned by Sanchez to Reynolds to Vega. And that'll wrap things up. But the Gold Squad gets a couple more runs on a 2 RBI double off the bat of Dalton Davis. And your new score for Mike Carter Field as we head to the 5th. It's Gold 9 and Black 4. Back in a minute. Four, 5, and 6 for the Black Squad. Luke Johnson, Wren Reynolds, and Ty Eli. They got some work to do here. They trail by 5. We're in the 5th inning. We're playing 7. Big hack right there. Cooper Rawls on the mound for the Gold Squad. It's 0-1 on Luke Johnson. Johnson has struggled a bit today. 2 strikeouts swinging. He has swung a hot bat throughout this series, but not so much today. Rawls on the corner, strike 2. Rawls with that hands right in front of the face and a good slider right there. Swinging, strike 3, 3rd strikeout for Luke Johnson, and for Cooper Rawls, strikeout number 2. 8th strikeout for Gold pitching, and that will bring up Wren Reynolds. First pitch swinging, chops it foul over toward the third base dugout. And it's 0-1. Well, we're Gold trying to keep hope alive here. They trail in the series 3-0, but they're up in this game 9-4. Look out, hit the bull there. Ball gets away from Rawls, and Schrab tapes it on the rebound. 1 out, nobody aboard. Top of the 5th inning. That just misses inside. Excuse me. Did not get to the mute button quick enough on that one. Sorry about that. 2-1 pitch, and he just kind of waved at a breaking pitch. And Cooper Rawls is making some of these Black hitters look kind of silly on the off speed. If not had good swings on that slider. Starts with that hands right in front of the chin. Full windup, hands over the head. Just misses low. Three-two pitch, just off the plate. And Reynolds takes the one-out walk. That'll be the first walk issued by Cooper Rawls. And just the second walk by Gold pitchers. So with one out and one aboard, here is Ty Eli. From the stretch, Rawls, wild pitch, runner goes to second. So, and Reynolds thought about Forrest Gumping all the way to third, but he held up. So Black trying to chip away here. They have, let's see, 8 outs left in this one. Got a few opportunities here, and it's be up to Cooper Rawls to keep this thing right where it's at. Another block by Schrab. Ty Eli 1 for 2 in this ball game, an RBI single back in the first inning. Black took a 4-0 lead in the first. Gold scores 2 in the bottom half. And then a big 5-run third inning. Gave Gold a 7-4 lead, and then 2 more in the fourth, and it's 9-4 as we play here in the fifth inning. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Line shot into left field. And that's going to score a run. The ball gets by Heath Hood all the way to the wall. Eli is thinking about going to third, but he'll stop at second with an RBI. Now it's going to be a single and an error. Well hit ball by Ty Eli. He'll get the RBI, but he'll go to second on the error by Heath Hood. So a little sloppy ball there, as that ball should have been played by Heath Hood in left, but got through him and all the way to the fence. So Eli will go on to second. Still only 1 out. Swing and a miss by Trey Irwin. Irwin 0 for 2. Grounded out in the first inning, but did get an RBI on the ground out. Struck out swinging to end the third inning. So Irwin still looking for his first hit of the game. Here's the 0-1. In there for a strike, it's 0-2. 9-8-1 for Gold. 5-7-1 for Black. We're on the top of the fifth inning. Rawls checks the runner. The pitch. That ball's popped foul on the left side, not a play. Ball to Eli looked like a hanging breaking pitch. It's kind of a ball that just stayed up there, and Eli deposited it into left field. 0-2 pitch, and he kind of fought off that one into left, and Hood fields this one cleanly. So back-to-back singles to left field. And here comes Black. Runners on the corners for Warren Salmons, and that's going to bring a visit from Coach Rupenthal. Well, is Black going to play the heartbreaker here? They got a long way to come back, but they got some time to do it. Got nobody tossing in the bullpen, so I know that Coach Rupp appears to be hoping that the old Cooper Rawls will get his work done here, and in the process keep Black off the scoreboard. 9-5 is the score. We're in the 5th of a 7-inning game. Still only one out. Double play ball will end the inning. Salmons 0 for 2 is grounded out to second, struck out swinging. Rawls from the set position. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, ball 1. One-0 pitch. Little tapper to the third baseman. Davis up with it, throws to first, and they get the out, but the run scores. So it's 9-6. So 5-3 RBI for Salmons. Ty Eli got a pretty good jump on the grounder, and with 2 outs and a runner at second base, here's the 9-hitter, Kate Sanchez. Sanchez 0 for 2, struck out looking, popped up to right field. So Black with 2 runs to match the 2 that Gold got in the 4th, and it's a 3-run game. 1 ball, no strikes. So Gold had scored 7 consecutive runs until this half inning. There's a breaking pitch in there, and it's 1-1 on Kate Sanchez. We're at the 9 spot in the Black lineup. Leadoff hitter Jacob Johnson waits on deck. He doubled his last time up. And now you got the runner in a rundown. Not sure what Irwin was doing there. And they tag him out. And boy, there's another pickoff attempt, or a pickoff there. For whatever reason, Trey Irwin was going on that pitch. And that'll go as a pickoff. And that'll end the inning. So Black, they do get 2 runs. It could have been more. But we will head to the bottom of the 5th. Your new score for Mike Carter Field, it's back to a 3-run lead. It's 9-6 Gold. Back in a minute on ApacheAthletics.com. Welcome back to Mike Carter Field, bottom of the 5th inning. And Gold will try to get those runs back. Pretty good hack right there by Alvarado for strike 1. Alvarado has popped up to short and hit a sac fly to center field. He does have an RBI in this ball game. 9-6, Gold leads it. Playing 7, and we're in the bottom of the 5th. Jason Gonzalez back on the hill for Black. There's a good breaking pitch, and it's 0-2. Big right-hander winds and delivers. Boy, about a 57-footer. Hopped over the glove of Salmons, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody on, nobody out. Bottom of the 5th, the pitch. Well hit ball into the corner and running it down. Nicely done out there is Alec Williams. And boy, off the bat, it looked like it was headed for the corner for sure and extra bases. Boy, put a star by that one. That's a web gem by Williams, and there's one out. And stepping in now is DH Daniel Young. Strikeout, swinging, and a walk. 0 for 1 in this one. Ball's hit high, way up in right field. Williams, plenty of room for this one. Makes the grab, 2 outs. So back-to-back F9s. That one a lot easier than the first one. And there's 2 away. So you're saying that that guy that just hit is the backup catcher? Young? No. Who's the backup catcher for Gold? You don't have one? It's you. Put the gear on. All right, 9-hole. This is Bryce Coveney. 2 outs, nobody aboard. And comes short of the plate, 1-0. Coveney walked back in the 2nd inning. He grounded out in the 3rd inning to second base to end the inning. 1-0 pitch. Line drive into left field, base hit. So there's the first hit of the day for Bryce Coveney. And that will turn it over, top of the lineup. And these guys have been amazingly productive today. Trace Thomas and Parker Millsap have reached base all 3 at bats, and they've scored all 3 times they've been at the plate. Thomas 2 for 2 with a walk, 3 runs scored out of this leadoff spot. So you can't ask for more productivity than these guys have given you. There's a drag bunt. You got to hurry. Salmon's no play. And now you throw it into center field, and Johnson's there to back it up. So perfectly laid drag bunt by Thomas. He is now 3 for 3. He's reached all 4 times. And Gold trying to add to that 9-6 lead. And here is Parker Millsap, and he has reached all 3 times on hits. 2 hits to right, 1 to center, 3 runs scored for Millsap. And the pitch. Big swing, fouled off to the left side, out of play. No balls, 1 strike. Two outs, 2 aboard for Gold. Left-handed hitted Parker Millsap. Here's the 0-1 from Gonzalez. Nice job by Salmons to block that one and keep the runners right where they are. 1 ball, 1 strike. Mike Schrab waits on deck for Gold. Gonzalez from the set position. Here's the pitch. Another good block by Salmons. And you got Reed Trimble tossing lightly in that Gold bullpen. Sure if he's just getting some work in here. 2 balls and a strike. The pitch. Little tapper right out in front of the plate. Gonzalez, nowhere to go. And now you're going to run into an out at the plate. And that'll end the inning. Boy, base running mistake there by Coveney. You would have had bases loaded. And Schrab coming to the plate. As it is, it's going to be the 3rd out of the inning. It's going to be an infield single for Millsap. But Coveney came all the way around thinking the throw was going to be made, so that'll be 2-U at the plate, and that will end the inning. So Gold not able to score. They have lost an opportunity there. But they still hold on to a 3-run advantage as we go to the top of the 6th. It's 9-6 Gold. Cade Sanchez will lead it off for Black, as they've got 2 opportunities to cut into a 3-run lead as Gold tries to extend the series. First pitch misses, ball 1. Sanchez 0 for 2. A strikeout looking and a fly ball to right field. From the windup, and it's 2-0. Gold with 9 runs on 10 hits now. Easily their highest hit total of the series. Swings at a high one, pops it out of play. And that's going to miss the Avalon. Had a couple of righties today hit it over there. I don't know what that's all about. 2 balls and a strike. Nobody on, nobody out. Top of 6. Rawls going from that windup. The pitch. Solid fastball in there. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 9-hitter Cade Sanchez at the plate. Jacob Johnson waits on deck. Here's the pitch. I thought he might have gone, and they're going to call him out. You know, that was one of those check swings that, to the naked eye, didn't really look like he went, but I thought he might have gone. So 1 away, and for Cooper Rawls, strikeout number 3. 9 strikeouts now for Gold pitching. Top of the lineup, Jacob Johnson. Johnson 1 for 2. A run scored and doubled to left his last time up. Did a nice job of driving the ball into that left center gap. First pitch drops it right in there. And it's 0-1. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. 1 hit, 4 hits. Yeah, their hit total in this game, Gold has matched their hit total for the first 3 games. In this game alone, they had 10 hits in the first 3 ball games, and they have 10 hits in this one. So the bats have come alive a bit for the Gold squad. But they still got 5 outs to get here to nail down their first win in this World Series. Cooper Rawls on the mound. Nobody up in the bullpen down for Gold, so you may let Rawls finish this up. Check swing, and they're going to check there, and they're going to call him out. I don't know how you do that from first base. So the Black dugout just erupted on that. I don't think I've ever seen a lefty called out at first base on a check swing. What happened to the 3rd-man umpiring crew? Now we're all down to a 2-man crew again. So Two controversial check swing third strikes here in the 6th inning. 4 strikeouts for Rawls. That's 10 strikeouts for Gold pitching today. And here is Alec Williams. First pitch is going to miss for ball 1. I'd like to see that on replay. I think swing and a miss, and it's 1-1. Kind of a wild swing there by Alec. I know that it's kind of hard for that guy at first to see it, but I don't know. I think both of those check swings were closer than what the black dugout believes. 2 balls and a strike with 2 down. I'm always amazed when I watch those replays. So the naked eye, sometimes it doesn't look like the hitter goes, and then you slow it down a bit, and it's like, sure enough, he went. So another big hack by Alec Williams. And he can't connect. It's 2-2. 2 outs, nobody aboard. 9-6. Gold leads it here. Top of the 6th inning. Time called now. As Williams wants a bit of a break. He's got the pants pulled up over the knees here. The 2-2 pitch, and Schrab blocks it. Schrab points towards the first base umpire in jest. Gets a chuckle out of the crowd and kind of a smile from Cooper Rawls. Not sure Mr. First Base umpire was too humored by that. Here's the 3-2. Good hack by Williams. He'll foul it straight back. And we'll do it again with a 3-2 count. Nine, 10, and 1 for Gold. 6, 8, and 1 for Black. Payoff pitch. This is lined into center field. Base hit. Good at bat right there by Alec Williams. So he'll extend the inning. That's his 3rd hit of the day. He's had a nice day at the plate. Here's Miguel Vega. Vega has not had a hit in this game. He has scored a run. He got hit by a pitch back in the 1st inning. And I'm going to check here, but I thought Miguel had had hits in all 3 of the previous games. First pitch in there, strike 1. Yes, he's gotten at least 1 hit and has multi-hits in 2 of the other games. So it's the first time in the whole series Vega has been held hitless. 0-1 in there, first strike. And it's 0-2. To go with that hit by pitch, he reached on an error and flew out to right. The 0-2, and he waves through a breaking pitch. Strikeout number 5 for Cooper Rawls, and that's 11 strikeouts for Gold pitchers. And it's another 0 on the board for the Black team. And they're down to their last 3 outs now. Gold trying to add to a 9-6 lead back in just a minute with the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning. Gold will try to add to a 9-6 lead. We got a new pitcher for Black. Mason Higginbotham will appear for the second time in this World Series. He threw on Wednesday. Looks like he threw, let's see here, about an inning and a third in the 7-3 Black win. First pitch by Higginbotham in there for strike one. He's facing Mike Schrab. Schrab is 1 for 2 in the ball game. He doubled in a run in the first inning. Walked and scored in the third, struck out swinging in the fourth. We're in the bottom of the 6th. It's 9-6. Gold trying to secure their first win of this series. Ground ball to short. It's going to be Sanchez up with it. Throws across. Good stretch there by Vega. And there's one out. That will bring up Dalton Davis. And Davis, a nice day at the plate. 2 for 2 with 3 RBIs. Had a big 2-run double his last time up. Drove in those 2 big runs. Without those 2 runs, it's a 1-run game. First pitch is in there, strike one. Well, Gold needs to secure a sweep here to go to Monday. Little looper, shallow left field, tough play for Eli, and makes the sliding catch. Nicely done by Ty Eli. And he'll get claps on both sides for that one. Another web gem by the outfield. Outfield has played pretty good defense for the most part in this series. Coming to the plate now is Heath Hood. And Hood is 0 for 1. He's walked twice and scored a run. He had a liner to center field his first time up. Higginbotham drops that breaking pitch over the inside corner, strike one. The 0-1, low, 1-1 strike. Well, Higginbotham is the 4th pitcher for the Black squad. Gold has only used 2 arms today, Adam Davis and Cooper Rawls. Here's the 1-1. Fouls it straight back on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And now Coach Rubenthal going to go over and have a chat with Coach Trahan here. Fraternizing with the enemy. Sure, this is a talk about the use of the pitching staff a bit. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Good breaking pitch there, and it's a very short 1-2-3 6th inning by Mason Higginbotham. Will get the strikeout, his first of the game. And let's see here, strikeout number 3 for Black pitchers. And we will head now to the top of the 7th. Black needs 3 to tie and 4 to take the lead. Otherwise, Gold gets their first win of the Black Gold World Series. We'll be back with the 7th in just a minute. All right, here you go. Gold trying to nail down win number 1. They trail in the series 3-0, but Cooper Rawls trying to nail this thing down. 4, 5, and 6. Luke Johnson leads it off. He has had a rough day of it. 3 at-bats, 3 strikeouts. He fouls that one to right field. Actually going to stay in fair territory, and after 3 strikeouts, Luke Johnson avoids the golden sombrero with an F9. Here is Wren Reynolds now for the 4th time. So nicely done by Rawls there to get the leadoff hitter. In a 3-run game, you just want to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle. Black needs a couple of base runners to make things interesting. Reynolds on the day, 2 for 2. He has scored 2 runs and driven 1 in. Ground ball to third. Davis picks it, throws it, and there's quickly now 2 outs. And Ty Eli, the last hope for the Black squad. So Eli steps in. RBI single his last time up. He's got 2 of those today. Both of them to left field. He's 2 for 3. Has scored a run. Rawls from the windup. Just off the plate, ball 1. Well, we'll take about a 30-minute break between games and turn it around. Gold appears to be ready to hold on to this thing and make it a 3-1 series. We'll wrap it up. We'll give you some of the final totals for the first game, take a break, and we'll have another broadcast, so you have to kind of log back in or keep an eye on that other one when it goes live. That's in there, and you're down to your last strike now. Rawls smells the finish line. From the windup, the 1-2. Ground ball just fouled on the third base line. I'm going to guess we'll probably start the next one somewhere about 2:45. Just depends on how quickly those pitchers get ready. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and there's your ball game. Cooper Rawls strikes out 6. Gold pitching strikes out 12 batters. And your final is Gold 9 and Black 6. And, well, we had totals there. If we could leave the totals up, that would have helped me. So, all right, so I'm going to have to count up these hits on the gold side, or the black side here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Got 8 hits. So your final line score is Cooper Rawls comes in and gets the win in this one. And so he's 1-1 in this series. Losing pitcher is going to be, let's see here, I think Gonzalez is going to take the loss. And so let's go back through this. Black scores 4 runs in the first inning as Johnson led off with a walk, a single by Williams, a hit batter, a strikeout, an RBI double by Reynolds, and an RBI single by Eli, an RBI ground out by Irwin, and it was 4-0 Black after 1/2 inning. Well, Gold came right back with 2 runs. It could have been more. Thomas a single, Millsap a single, an RBI double by Schrab, and 2 runs were scored, and it was 4-2 after 1 complete inning. Nobody scores in the second inning, but then a 5-run outburst in the third inning by Gold, as it was back to the top of the lineup with the damage. A single by Thomas, a single by Millsap, a walk, an RBI single by Davis, and a walk to Hood, a sac fly by Alvarado, and it was 5 runs on the board as they batted around in inning number 3. So after that, it was 7-4 Gold. 2 more runs in the 4th inning by Gold. After, again, the top of the lineup doing all the damage. A walk by Thomas, a single by Millsap, and the big blow in that inning, and really probably the big hit in the game, was Dalton Davis's 2-run double down the line on just inside a diving Trey Irwin at third. And that made it 9-4. 2 more runs by Black in the fifth closed the gap to 9-6, but that's as close as they could get. And so your final line score, 9 runs on 10 hits, 1 error for Gold, 6 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error for the Blacks. So the series is now 3-1 Black with the advantage, as the 3-game winning streak is now gone for the Black team. And Gold trying to sweep the doubleheader. And so that'll wrap things up for game 1. As we'll probably, I don't know, we haven't, I'll be a little surprised if we're not going to be at least 30 minutes here. So I'll probably start the stream somewhere about 2:35 or 2:40. I'll keep an eye on things. I'm going to have to adjust the start time on the stream on that. So so that'll wrap things up for game 1, and we appreciate Mr. Simmons checking in from down under again, as Old Gold was able to get him a win, and they are now, it's 3-1 Black, and Gold will try to sweep the doubleheader and try to keep this series going until Monday. And so for the whole athletic department at Tyler Junior College, that includes Mr. Kevin Vest, the athletic director, Captain Chuck Smith, thank you for your service in Veterans Week, Associate Athletic Director Captain Chuck Smith, Ms. Kelsey Weeks, the Assistant Athletic Director, and Student Assistant Ed Edkins just shows up here. He'll be up here helping us out in the press box, keeping us on our P's and Q's. This is Dr. John Groth signing off from Tyler, Texas, Mike Carter Field. Gold gets the win in game 1 by a score of 9-6. Thanks for watching. Thanks be to God, who always gives us the victory. We'll be back in about 30 minutes. So long, everybody.